Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to speak on change the way you view things. So I want to just start off by saying when you change the way you view things, things will start coming into place for you. So if you start always thinking of things in a negative way and always expecting for the worst to happen, I'm here to let you guys know that it's going to happen. And the only reason why I'm saying that it's going to happen because what you put out over your life is what comes to reality. And we have to start learning how to say more positive things. Even if bad things are happening along the way, always expect a positive aspect out of things. Regardless of what it is, stop thinking always negative and just always assuming that you're going to get a negative aspect out of life. So we just got to understand that no matter what, like, you have to change. When you change the way you view things, the things that you look at change. So basically saying that when you stop always focusing on the problem, the world around us exists as we allow ourselves to see it. So when we say things like, oh, that's too impossible for me to do, or that's too difficult, we are creating negativity in our lives to be able to not be able to do those things. So when you change the way you view things, things in your life start to come together and you will always look at the positive aspect of it. So I'm just here to let you guys know, stop always bringing those negative aspects out, because what you speak over your life is going to happen. No one else have control over the things that you do with your life but you. The decisions you make is because of you. No one can put anything on you and say, oh, you have to do this, or you have to do this. No, you don't. You have full accountability over your life to make those decisions over your life. So don't let those negative aspects become who you are because you think things are too difficult or too impossible to do. Start to be more positive and start to try to do these things. And when you do things as far as like in a positive manner, it will change the way you view life. And it will change the way you view everything that comes your way. Even relationships, when you're in relationships and people aren't treating you so well, like, we have to understand people going through things and people have their own things that they need to work on within themselves. But we always, as people, we try to force change in people and not realizing that we got work to do in ourselves. We weren't created to be perfect. We weren't created with all the whole knowledge of life. We have to gain that. We have to understand it for ourselves. So the more you put negative aspects over your life and you judge people and talk about people, that's that state of mind that you're going to be in. And you will never change the way you view life if you keep thinking that way. If you always think that, oh, this person is always going to treat me this way and they're always going to do this, it's because you are creating it to happen. And I'm here to let you guys know that when you're in these relationships and you say, oh, he'll never do this, he'll never buy me this, he'll never do this, you are creating that in your relationship because you're speaking it. You need to stop. So if you want things to work in your life, you have to speak positive over it. No matter how much is hard or whatever the heck is going on. I want you guys to understand, learn to speak positive. I don't care how bad, how tough the situation might be. When you speak positive affirmations over your life and your situations and the things that you go through, you will have the best out of life. I'm here to let you guys know that. It's going to be a lot of people that come your way with all these negative other aspects that they have, that they view of life, because that's their mindset. But you have to understand you have your own mindset. Don't ever take the information from other people and try to just change your whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, gain the information and use it when need fit. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand, because people necessarily think that they have the answer for everybody's situation. And I'm just here to let y'all know that you're not going to always have the answer. Everybody has to go through life and they have to experience things on their own to be able to view life different. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go through some things. Sometimes you might not go through some things. But down the line, I'm here to tell you, we all going to face some problems in life. You might not be there right now today, or you haven't been there, but trust me, things come up. We have to learn how to deal with life and view life as, you know, as a blessing, to be able to gain knowledge and wisdom and be able to meet new people all over the world. Life is amazing if we actually view it that way instead of always focusing on what people aren't doing. We need to do what we need to do. I'm here to let y'all know that we got to do what we need to do for us. That's the only thing that matters. And once you do that, you will change the way you view life. You would change every aspect that comes around. You would change how you go out in public and speak to people. If you understood that this could be your parent or your grandmother, and when you speaking nasty to people, think about people speaking that way to your family members. And you wouldn't like that, right? You wouldn't like it. I know you wouldn't. But yet and still, we still do it to other people. We need to put ourselves in other people's shoes and ask ourselves, how would I feel if this happened to me? If I sit here and I'm judging people because of what they wearing and the type of shoes they got on, but what if that was me? You wouldn't want people to treat you that way, because it doesn't matter. As long as they have on clothes that's keeping them warm, as long as they have on shoes that they can be able to walk and get to whatever destination they need to be, that's all that matters. So when you start to change the way you view people and view things, life is amazing if you make it that way. We speak negative and we bring negative into our lives by speaking it over our lives and speaking it over our loved ones. You can't do that. When people are trying to do things, uplift them. Stop bringing them down. Stop telling people that they can't do this because they not. A lot of people didn't have those resources growing up. A lot of people didn't have fathers or mothers or whatever. And you guys have to understand that it's not their fault. But you can change the future of things. You might not be able to change the things in the past that has happened to you, but you can always change the future, and you can change the way you view things, and you can change the way how you treat people. You can change the way how you talk to other people, and all of those things. I'm here to just let y'all know that y'all can't keep using it as other people. It's not their fault. Life is not a manual book. We have to understand it. We have to go through certain things to understand. And that's all I want y'all to know. Like, when you change the way you view things, your life will be so much better. Stop speaking that negative aspect of your life. Speak positive. Even if you're doing the worst situation right now, whatever it is, you could be doing the worst stuff right now. But as long as you say, God, I know I'm not doing too good right now, but God, please help guide me. Please help guide my footsteps. Please help me to be more like you and not lean out on my own understanding, but on yours. You have to interact with God. He will change some things in your life. You can't do it by yourself. God can. And God is the only one who's going to help and bring that completeness into your life. Nobody else can do it. Yes, he sends us people, but he doesn't send us people to just, do everything that we want. It's to help us grow. It's to help us grow. So stop speaking negative over your life. That's what I want y'all to stop doing. Anything that comes up, whether you don't have no money, whether you done lost a friend, whatever it might be, don't speak negative over it. Bring out the positive aspect of it. Like, okay, I lost them as a friend, but hey, I was still loyal to them and I still learned certain things. Always try to think of a positive income or outcome in situations. Don't always just think things got to be negative. So that's all I have for you guys. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Turn on those post notifications so you won't miss a video that I upload. Stay tuned and I hope you all love this video.